Uh, Sorry, there was some disruption. I repeat from the beginning. The US markets were volatile but ended in flat, but Dow was slightly higher, Nasdaq was lower. Asian markets are all in green, US futures are slightly higher, and SGX Nifty is slightly higher. And coming back to our market, and Nifty closed in green after 6 consecutive days of losses. So that is something really very good. But negative thing is that the Nifty has fallen 1400 points in this series from the beginning, but now it is struggling to close even 140 point higher from the bottom, that is not even 10%. And yesterday the Nifty made a doji pattern. So doji pattern means the open and close is the same, but there is violent move on both sides, both upside and downside, but closed exactly where it opened. So what does this indicate? So this indicates the indecisiveness of the market. So which means bulls and bears are equal power. So that's why market closed flat from the opening level. But usually when the doji pattern happens, in the next few days, markets will be making a significant move. But that significant move will happen on the upside or downside, that nobody knows. By looking at the bad thing, if you are looking, and after falling 1400 point, after making a intra-month low of 15,735, the market again and again going back very near to that level. And even yesterday also, Nifty went very close to 15,750, that too within few seconds of market opening. So that is something really very bad. I think yesterday I gave you the example of hammer. So the more number of times it goes towards the low, and the low will be broken ultimately. So that is the only negative. But if you are looking at positive, there are a number of positive things. And number one, the global cues, and the global cues are really good. And even today, all markets are in green. And yesterday, though Nasdaq fell, Dow was slightly higher, but one significant thing in US market, the US VIX kept on falling. I think 1 or 2 weeks before I saw US VIX around 34, now it has come to 27. So that is really fantastic crash, more than 20-30%. So that is one thing. Then if you look here, FIAs have reduced their selling, and domestic institutions' conviction in supporting the market. Every time FIA is selling, DIs are buying almost equivalent amount, and huge shorts by FIAs. And now only they slowly start covering their shorts. 2 days before, their short position was around 78%, and yesterday it was 76%, and today it is only 72%. So that means 6-7% short have been covered by the FIAs. So that shows that the people don't see much downside from here. So that is the reason why they decide to cover their shorts. And then oversold the nature of market, because the market has fallen like 1400 point in like 8-9 trading sessions. So then you look at the PCR and other things. So by looking at all these things, the probability of market moving higher is higher than the probability of market moving lower. But again, this is not going to happen so simply. There is going to be huge intraday volatility. That's because FIAs want to exit India, and so the volatility will come. And another good thing, yesterday evening itself I reported, though markets were volatile, was so jittery, but all that happened in Nifty space only. But mid cap and small caps have done exceedingly well yesterday. So at the end of the day, if you are talking about Nifty, it's about these 7 stocks. And out of the 7 stocks, Reliance and IT stocks, have been doing very badly. Even yesterday in US, Infosys ADR was down by more than 2%. So Infosys, TCS and Reliance dragging down on one side. On the other side, the banking stocks moved higher yesterday. Right. So let us hope that markets recover from here. And there are few conditions for the market to recover to move above 16,000. Number one, Nifty should not break 15,800 again and again. And number two, the India VIX has to move down. And very funny thing I've seen for the last few days, every day US VIX is going down and every day India VIX is going higher. And even yesterday also there was no news flow, nothing. And in fact, mid cap closed in green, small cap closed in green, Nifty closed in green, Bank Nifty closed in green. But despite that, the India VIX did not fall. India VIX was higher nearly about 5%. So Nifty should not break 15,800 again on the downside. India VIX should fall, and then the global cues also will have to support. So if all these things happens, we can expect Nifty to move above say 16,000 and at least. So we have fallen about 1,400 points from intra-month high to intra-month low, and we are expecting only 300-point move, and that also seems to be a very difficult task as of now. So bulls are hoping at least 16,000 will be taken out on the higher side, if not this week, at least the end of next week. And stock specific, as I already told you, IT stocks will be in focus because the Nasdaq is down, and Reliance will be in focus because that has been, there's a huge selling in that. And auto stocks, after iShares good results, and auto stocks have done exceedingly well yesterday. I think iShares was up, I think 8% or something. So like even Maruti, Hero MotoCorp, so all the auto stocks did well. So that will also be in focus. And most importantly, LIC IPO listing. Although I'm not a big fan of big IPOs, LIC definitely has the value. I don't think that people who have invested in LIC IPO, they've invested for listing gains. And so this is a long-term investment. And of course, the government companies are not likely to reward even in the long term. And I still remember the Coal India IPO came, and that time the market sentiment was good, and it listed at a higher price, and the next few months it went higher. Then people started telling, this is not Coal India, this is Gold India. Okay, now that Gold India has become Coal India, and then now it has become Tin India, we can say. So it has been hugely underperforming, and despite 10% dividend yield, like Reliance, REC, PFC, they all like offer 8 to 10% dividend yield, but still they are trading half the book value. So there will be no too much speculation in government stocks. So in that way, LIC, you have invested, okay, you keep it for long term, but again in long term, you don't expect, a multi-bagger, that kind of things. They'll just give a moderate return only. So definitely the gray market premium indicates that LIC may be opening at a discount of 30-40 rupees. But again, you don't have to worry, because as a retail people, you would have got 45 rupees or 60 rupees discount. So that will take care of it. And surprisingly, yesterday I saw Paytm shooting up by about 10%. And the Paytm was the second largest IPO in India. So that has lost more than 70% of the, I think it came around 2,100, now trading around 600. So let us hope today Nifty trades between 15,800 and 16,000. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.